What's going on, guys? MariK here, back with another episode of our Pokemon Sapphire Mono Water Nuzlocke. Finally done with Team Aqua and their bullshit. And now we're here at Sootopolis, ready to take on the Sootopolis gym. So, we're about to get our last gym badge here. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot about this. I was about to say, I don't remember this being a thing. So, that's right, because don't they make it to where... I'm trying to remember. I thought that there was some, like, dumb shit where I fucked up. Just drop me. Oh, we gotta drop to battle all the trainers anyway, so that's fine. Need the experience. That way it'll be less grinding we'll have to do before the Elite Four. Ooh, Flareon. Well, that doesn't bode well for you. So we're almost done. And, obviously there's no changes to be made to our team. There's nothing more we can do as far as TMs go unless we find unless we get a good TM from the gym leaders. Or we get any in Victory Road. Sneasel, Dark Ice. I don't have anything for you, do I? I really don't. I think, because I thought Wallace was the gym leader for this. I know there's a difference between Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, but I don't remember which game is which. Oh, we need to get Juvia leveled up. Level 41 is when she gets Aurora Beam, and then her moveset will pretty much be about as good as it can possibly get. Oh, okay. That was really unnecessary, especially for the little amount of damage that did. Get up out of my face, you little dumb ass little bitch. Okay. I need... Oh, no, of course. I need a Psychic type move for Starmie so bad. Because based on this puzzle, this has got to be ice, right? Right. Am I remembering incorrectly? Oh, I gotta get rid of a move on you as well before you learn Earthquake. I think Rock Smash is what we gotta get rid of. I don't think I need Rock Smash for Victory Road. At least I fucking hope not. Strength is fine. I could get rid of Surf, I suppose. What's the difference in his physical and special attack? 96 to 83. I mean, Surf would be stab, but obviously Earthquake and... Yeah, I may just get rid of Surf on him and leave him with Rock Smash. I think that's what I am going to do. And that way I can just... Was I going to do double battle? It's not. I mean, I know double battles are a lot more risky in a Nuzlocke, but I was also like, we'll just get 2 battles at a Wurmple. That little bug is about to drown. Ain't even worth a Surf. Ain't even worth a Surf. Sunflora. Okay. See, and now, because of Starmie, we have 2 different... I guess I still should have went into Tentacruel, because it is grass, so it's fair. But, I mean... Icy Wind should do a shit ton, if not straight up miss. Sunny day! Oh boy. Well, that doesn't affect me at all. In this particular instance, I will just, after this, immediately switch back to Kyogre to put the rain back up. Oh, that's all it does. Wow. Oh, no. Okay, that's too much damage. Hold the fuck up. Big Bloop, need ya. Yeah, Tentacruel took that much better. I'm surprised that the Icy Wind only did so little. That's wild. And I was literally sitting there thinking, well, I should have switched in Tentacruel because we'll resist, or we'll be neutral. Like, grass will be neutral against us. Whereas that's not the case for Starmie, who... I got a little nervous for a second. Is this gym all women? I'm just now noticing that. Oh, hello, Moltres. Be a shame if someone came in here and put out your fire. Hey, you're actually catching a surf. See, I mean, and I could teach... We could teach Kyogre Waterfall, since everything... Oh, I want to, but... And we have Ice Beam on Kyogre, so we'll just stick with that. Right? Yeah. I should have healed up Starmie in between. The team is right on par, level-wise, so... We should be good for the gym leader. Not that I think it would matter. I'm pretty sure Kyogre can just sweep everything. Snorlax has such a not cry. It's kind of fun. See, we could go for Rock Smash here and be super effective, but I still feel like Mud Shot's just better. I mean, it is stab. It's got a better effect. Speed drop. Rest. Ugh. I don't want to have to use speed up because I hate what it does to the sound. That's one of the like good things about games like Radical Red and shit, where they fix it to where speed up doesn't completely destroy your ears. So now that we're finishing up Sapphire, we currently have Sapphire version going. We got Heart Gold going. 2 different fucking mono Nuzlocks. One going great, one of them not so much. Although this one didn't start out so great either. We had a lot of trouble with grass types in the beginning. And then we've got the Poké-Duel playthrough. So, which that one I actually... Because I did have more of those recorded at the time. And so, it's kind of on par now between the 3. But I had more of those recorded. And, of course, that was before we started doing Sapphire. Now I'm trying to get caught back up in Sapphire. And it's been a minute since I've played that. And I really want to play it again. Because I want to see what kind of... I want to see what kind of... Oh, I hate that I have to do this every time. What kind of other monsters we can get. I just love doing Pokemon. It's always fun to do Pokemon stuff. And with the randomizer, the game is just so different. Even without a randomizer, the game can be different. Because you just pick different teams. You just pick different Pokemon and you just go, okay, I'm not going to use this. I'm not going to use this. Like, even though it's my favorite Pokemon, or like Nidorino right here, for example. Nidoking is one of my all-time favorite Pokemon. Ever since Gen 1. It's a giant purple just monster. And it's cool as shit. But I got to play through a silver version, or gold, or crystal. I'm not sure which one. That I want to do. Where Nidoking would obviously be off the table. And a few Pokemon would be. I would specifically only be using a specific set of Pokemon. And all of my favorites, more or less, would be off the table. Which, in a way, is unfortunate, but it makes it different. Moltres again! It's wild how many of them have Moltres. Also wild how many Moltres there are. But I want to do one, and I want to use certain Pokemon that are not necessarily all-time favorites of mine, but if I were to categorize it, I would say that they are my favorite underrated designs, I think is the way I would put it. You need a grass-type move. Or an electric-type move for you. We have Thunder Shock, but I don't think anybody could learn it. Actually, I think Kyogre may have been able to learn it. But I kind of felt like Calm Mind would be good to keep. But I mean, really? Do I even need Calm Mind on this thing? Especially when it's just 133. Defense is much lower, so I don't know. Calm Mind would be just overkill. It would just allow me to sweep. I don't know if I really need it to sweep. But anyway. And so currently, right now we currently have the 3 playthroughs. The Pokéduel is technically Gen 1. I don't know how you would... It's Gen 1, right? But it's on the Gen 3 engine. This is actually Gen 3. And then we got Gen 2 that we're going through on Heart Gold, but it's technically on the Gen 4 engine. And so... I think my next playthrough either needs to be... Oh, we got the flinch. I do want to play that Gen 2, that legit Gen 2 playthrough. And I don't know if I'll end up doing that as a... I don't know if I'll end up doing that as content, or I'll just do that, like, on my DS or something, just for myself. On, like, the virtual game. I don't know. I'll figure that out at another time anyways. But... I'm thinking I don't know, do we go back to Gen 5? I've got several things listed out of, like, potential things that I want to do, because I do want to do more of these mono runs. I don't know why I want to punish myself with them. I really couldn't tell you. I enjoy the theme. I love thematic teams. And this has been very interesting, to say the least. Because I've never, ever... Well, I can't say never. I did do one... I think my first... Well... I've built mono teams. Obviously, because I used to play competitive. And I liked sand teams a lot. So, obviously, I had 2 Pupitars. Interesting. But I don't think I've ever done a straight-up mono run in a playthrough before. I did have one playthrough that I did in Soul Silver. I think it was Soul Silver. That I did where I basically traded in the Pokemon from a different game. And, you know, I made sure to get them all at, like, level 5 or whatever. And so I had an Ice-Steel type team. Because, like, Scizor, for example, you just get a, you know, breed a Scyther, trade it with the Metal Coat, bam, level 5 Scizor. And then I just ran through the game with that team, didn't bother catching other stuff, whatever. And that was just kind of, you know, something for fun for me. That was so long ago, though, I don't remember if I Nuzlocked it or not. Artist Pansy. Well, if Pansy's gonna have one Pokemon, they chose a pretty decent one with an Aggron. Alright, and that's all of them, so... Now, if I can not be a dumbass and fuck up the puzzle, should be smooth sailing. Am I supposed to go the other way? I don't feel like that's the right way to do it, but maybe it is. Oh, it is Wallace. But I thought you're a water type user. I'm so confused right now. We'll go ahead and heal clear. We got the fresh waters. Weird. Yeah, because, okay, so it's Wallace is the champion, or Wallace is the... That's what I hated about Emerald. Wallace is the gym leader in Ruby and Sapphire, and then in Emerald, he's the champion. It's like, where's Steven Stone? Steven Stone's way better than you. Ba-ba-da-ba, I don't care to read all your shit. See, I don't get it. He's water, but his whole little thing is ice. Magnemite. Oh boy, it's gonna hit me with them 100% accurate thunders. Thunder Wave. We better wave goodbye to this one. Flaffy, may as well stay in. See, part of me kind of wants to do just a regular randomizer again, because I miss the variety of Pokemon. But also, like, even if you got a shit encounter, you at least got an encounter no matter what. Whereas, unfortunately, because of the type setting, there's only so many Pokemon, and eventually you're going to run into something. Ledian? Well, I can't touch you with this. So, yeah, you're just kind of limited on what you can do. Ice is going to be super effective, but I still feel like... no, Surf is still going to do more damage. I mean, even without the rain, right? Because the stab, it's going to go up to... Alright. Because this is like 55, so it would be 110. This is 95, but it would go up to, like 135. You know, it's weird. It's 95, but I swear they changed Surf in later gens to be 90. Really doesn't make a difference. I mean, the 5 extra points between Super Effective and Stab and whatever might make a difference for competitive play, but in this particular instance, it didn't make a difference. Pupitar? Nah, we'll stay in. A lot of Pupitars in here, too. Pupitars and Moltres. And we got a crit. Starmie's so cool. One of my favorite underrated designs. You blow up, and I'm not really worried about you blowing up, but I do want something with a little more defense. Just in case you live something and you choose to. You shouldn't live in the rain. You definitely shouldn't live a Surf from Suicune in the rain, but sometimes shit happens. Alright. But yeah, I know Starmie was like one of the all-time top-tier OU Pokemon in Gen 1. And just like that, our last badge. And it lets us use Waterfall outside of battle. We get TMO3. Is it good enough for me? Please be something great. Please be either a really good Dragon-type move for Kingdra or a really good... or just Psychic. Hell, I'll take Psybeam. I take Confusion at this point. Huh? Oh, okay. Oh, and we do still have the TM for Frenzy Plant as well. I can't remember who can learn it. I debated on teaching it. Yeah, Suicune can learn it, and Kyogre can learn it. The thing is, I can teach it to Suicune, right? It's got Surf, Bubble Beam, Bite, and we're getting rid of Gust for Aurora Beam. So, like, I could get rid of Bubble Beam, but I don't think that I should. I could get rid of Calm Mind on Kyogre, but, I mean, I've kind of kept it there for a reason anyways, but... And then it's got Surf and... Why am I here? Nope. Surf and Ice Beam. Water Pulse is great for its ability, but I'm thinking I should probably just teach Kyogre Waterfall because, you know, all water types are special in this gen anyways. But also because I think that... I don't know. Is the confusion really worth it? It's base 60. So then with Stab, it's 90, and then with the increase in from the rain, it would be 130. But then, or 135-ish. But then that right there, this is already going to be that without the rain boost from Stab. So is the confusion really worth it? I think Waterfall is just going to be better in general. Does anybody on our team even have Waterfall? Kyogre has Waterfall. Or, Kingdra has Waterfall. So I don't really know. I'm not really sure what I think. Nobody has Dive, though, do they? Yeah, I think we got rid of Dive. Oh, that's right, because, we had Dive on Blastoise. Well, we don't need Dive for, Victory Road, and we don't need Dive to get to Evergrande City, so for a moment, Kingdra, chill here with Blastoise, check on him, see how he's doing, hanging out with Poliwrath over there. Poliwrath was fun to use. I had to use Poliwrath to get through the game without, because at the time I couldn't find Kingdra. I just could not encounter a Kingdra, so Poliwrath was chilling for a while, really liked using him, and I wouldn't mind using him on the team, I just don't feel like he's necessary. Not only do I feel like he's not necessary, but also, there's nothing to really swap on our team, because everybody has their purpose at this point. So, as far as our team goes... Suicune's our starter, and it's Suicune, so not leaving. Kyogre is Kyogre, and the rain is obviously helping our damage output for all of our Pokemon, except for Swampert. So, really, okay, lost my train of thought. Swampert is our ground type. So that's our electric immunity. It's also kind of our resistance to, like, rock and bug. So he's got his purpose. Big Blooper, poison. That's our main counter to grass types. Also our one of our two resistances, or rather our neutralities at this point, to grass types as well, with Kingdra there. Kingdra is a resistance to... or a neutral to grass, neutral to electric, 4 times resistant to water, 4 times resistant to fire, and also another way to deal with dragons. Starmie's probably the weakest link at this point, but only because we don't have a Psychic type move on it. Psychic's a decent typing, we resist fighting, but so does having poison. We resist Psychic, obviously, which nobody else on our team can do. And, I mean, special defense is 90, which isn't too terrible. Special attacks 104, which is way better than everything except Kyogre, I believe. Yeah, I mean, the only reason that Swampert does more damage is because of the choice band. Even Kingdra is, you know, only 90. So, before Kyogre was added, it was our main attacker. And now, I mean, it's still relevant, right? It's still relevant. It's just not as relevant. But really, what else would I add? I could add, like, a Crawdaunt. It would give us Dark. It would give us super effective against Psychic and Ghost. It'd give us a resistance to Dark and Ghost and immunity to Psychic. But I like Starmie. It's one of my all-time favorite Pokemon, and it's been putting in the work, so I don't really feel like I need to. Plus, Recover has got us through so many fucking instances where we would have just lost. And there's just not really anything else to add. So, yeah. Alright, so we're going to wrap this one up here. We flew here so that we don't have to worry about dive and all that shit. We can just surf straight over, go up the waterfall, and into Victory Road, where we'll get our last encounter. Unless we can get one at the actual Pokemon League up at the top. But I don't quite remember. So, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Always remember to save your game, because if you were to lose that data, it would be a shame. And we're going to go ahead and see you guys in the next episode.